Hello everybody, how you doing? This is Fadali and this video is about the styling the table in CSS. In this video we're gonna learn about these different properties of the table. So let's just jump to the editor and see how can we do that. So I have already created a table since we have learned about how do we create the table in the HTML code. So if you haven't seen that video, you can check that out. I will give you the link in the description. In this video we're gonna learn that how can we style our table. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna learn about how can we add the table border. Okay, for writing the table border, you have to write the table th and td. Th is the table heading and td is the table detail. Alright, so now I want to add the border. Use the border property. Okay, so this is how you add the border to your table, but you can see here that we are kind of having a double border. How can we remove this double border thing? For that you have to use the table again, and in table specifically you have to declare border collapse. You have to set the value here, collapse. Alright, and now you can see that we have removed the double border. Now we're gonna learn about the table size. So for the table size, we have the two properties, height and the width property. So for the width property, if you want to cover the all space of the screen, then use the width property and give it the value in the percentage. It will cover your whole screen. For example, if I just maximize this, it will cover your whole screen. But if you want to cover half of the space of the screen, you can go for the 50. Alright, so this is how you can change the width of your table. And for the height, the same goes for the height. For example, I just want to add the height to my header. I have to do it separately. Th now height. Alright, so this is how you can specifically increase or decrease the height of the header. You can also do it for the row. If you want to go for the row, it will increase the height of each and every the cell. And you can also do with the td if you just want to increase the height of the values, not the heading. So this is how it works. Now we're gonna learn about the table alignment, and there are the two things in the table alignment, the horizontal alignment and the vertical alignment. So first of all, I just want to go with horizontal alignment, but for that I just have to increase the size of the tr. So first of all, we're gonna talk about the horizontal alignment. It is the text alignment, so you're gonna simply use, if you want to put it into the center, it will set it onto the center, and if you want to put it into the start, it will put it on the star, and you can put it onto the end. Okay, so this is how you add the horizontal alignment. But if you want to specifically do it in a specific component of the table, for example, I want to do it only in the td element. So what am I gonna do here? I'm gonna delete this from here. Alright, and I would have to add td and text alignment, and I want to put it into the center. Okay, so this is how you can specifically choose the element of the table. Alright, so this is how you add the horizontal alignment. Now we're gonna learn about the vertical alignment. So in vertical alignment, we have the property vertical alignment. Now we have these different properties, the baseline, bottom, middle, sub, super, text bottom, text top. I just want to go with the top one right now. It will put your text to the top of your cell. I just want to go to the middle, it will put it into the middle. Bottom, you can go to the bottom, and you can also add the other property if you want. You can also play with the other properties that are available in the vertical alignment, and this is how we do the alignment in the tables. And now we're gonna learn about how to style our table. For styling the table, so first of all, I want to add some padding. Let me just delete this thing, also delete this height. So first of all, we're gonna add the padding to our table. Yeah, it is good. This is how you can add the padding. Now I want to add the horizontal divider. So for that, I have to delete the border right now. Okay, so this is how you can add the horizontal divider to your table. Let me just go back to our table border. So I have to delete this. Okay, now we're gonna learn about the hoverable tables. That whenever I move the cursor on any cell of the table, it means that when I just move my cursor to the table, it gives me a hover effect. And so for that, I just want to add td, and I want to go with the hover. I only have to add the color here, background color. Okay, so whenever I move the cursor on the detail on the td element, alright, so this is how you can add the hover effect. And you can also add it to your table. If you want to add it to the whole table, you can also do it. If you just want to do it to the heading, you can also do the same thing. Alright, I just want to go with the td, it looks good. Okay, so this is how you add the hover effect to your table. Okay, now we're gonna make our table the strip table. So for that, you have to use one property, and the property is, I guess, and child. You have to use it, go for the even, add the background color. Alright, okay, so this is how you can make your table a strip table, and you can write the odd when you want to give it on the even. Okay, you can also do it with the th, and you can also do it with the td. Okay, I think we should go with the odd, but I just want to stick with the tr. It looks good there. Alright, so this is how you can add the zebra style to your table. But what if you want to add the color to the table? So now we're gonna learn about how can we give the color to our table. Alright, if you want to give a color to the whole table, just use the property background color. I think I have to remove the zebra style now. This is how you can add the color to the whole table. But if you want to add the color to a specific element, we're gonna do it in the same way. You're gonna write simply, if you want to add color to the td, use the td selector, element selector, the background color, and this is how you can have it. And if you want to go with the tr, you can do it with the tr. If you want to go with the th only, you can do it with the th only. So this is how you can add the color to your table. And in last, we're gonna learn about how can we make our table responsive. Okay, for making the table responsive, all you need to do is to wrap your table into the div element. First of all, I think I have to make this table little larger to see the effect. So I have to add some things here. Copy this. Okay, so we have just made our table little larger. So let me just copy this table and put it inside the div element. Okay, now you have to notice here that we are having the scroll on the whole screen of your browser. So this is not a kind of responsive, but in div you have to add this attribute style overflow x auto. Run it again. Now you can notice that we are having the scroll bar specifically to your table. Alright, so this is how you can make your table responsive, and this is all for this video. If you really find it useful, hit the like button and subscribe the channel, and bye bye.